Hi everybody! Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Loli Nakazawa here, and today we're going to be getting into some VTuber Newsy news. But before we do, make sure to smash subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell, and if you can, please follow me on Twitch. That would be super awesome. All right, on to our very first piece of Newsy news. This is Nagisa Trout. So Nagisa Trout is a male Japanese virtual YouTuber affiliated with NIJISANJI, debuting as part of the unit Special. All right, so why are we talking about Nagisa? Well, guys, we got some bad news about Nagisa here. This is posted on the Kurosanji subreddit, and this is posted by Sakura, saying Nagisa Trout is going on an indefinite hiatus. So this is their Twitter/X account, and this is obviously translated via Google, so it's not going to be perfect. So it says notice of indefinite suspension. So when they say suspension, they don't mean they did a nasty. That just means that they're suspending their activities, okay? So it says here, thank you for your support. This is Nagisa Trout. This is a sudden announcement, but we have decided to suspend our activities indefinitely. I apologize for the sudden announcement. I would be happy if you could wait until I get back. Okay, so it sounds like there is intent to come back. All right, let's see what some of the people on Reddit got to say about this. So Sakura the OP says, the official account didn't even mention about him being on hiatus. Not a single member of his batch mentioned about him either, as if he didn't exist. And it says, edit. Fuwamoco just announced she just postponed her supposed membership stream tonight. The reasoning is unclear for now. Mang says he is from Special. Kind of weird that he went on indefinite hiatus barely 2 months since debut. That seems strange, yeah. Smolge says he just debuted. All I know about him is he can rap. I hope he's okay. So if you're a fan of Nagisa Trout, obviously this is rough news, but it sounds like it's not forever. It's very unclear. As you know, a lot of VTubers speak in metaphor. A lot of VTubers speak in very vagueness. When there's such vagueness, it's hard to really come to an accurate conclusion of what exactly is happening. But as of right now, currently on an indefinite hiatus. On to our next piece of newsy news. This next story is going to take a little bit of explaining, so please bear with me. Okay, so this is Dayariku. Dayariku is a commissioner who does art, and most notably, she did Shylily's model. So this person, Yuki Arts, has come into the fold in an unexpected and really crazy way. Okay, so let me just give you some context. I did report on this, but this was back in July of this year. So Dayariku says, since this person's response to a tweet was a time lapse of them drawing art from scratch, trying to prove their art is genuine, I have decided to speak up. Yuki Arts has been copying and occasionally tracing what I make live on stream. I spoke to them back in March, and even though I blocked them on both Twitter and Twitch, they managed to draw a piece dangerously close to whatever I made that day. Here's an example of overlapping the fan art I drew on stream on June 22nd, and shortly after, she posted works in progress of it. Next, proof of me sketching on stream a few days later, their piece is posted, same angle, pose, mannerism. You can absolutely argue it's not one-to-one traced because they are able to draw. Still, my point stands, it is copied. So what essentially is happening is that Yuki Arts is copying Dayariku. So now you understand this is something that happened back in July. Why are we talking about it present day? This is posted as of October 10th. I'm so frustrated, I cannot sleep. Literally just live it. So you're like, oh, okay, what's this about, right? This is what it's about. So Riku continues, saying, the artist who copied and traced my stuff, I called out, just got back with a new account, and is now blatantly copying the current new model I've been making for a client. Dude, there is no end to their shame. What do you even do in these scenarios? She's also copying the sitting legs toggle. You suck, dude. Stop ripping me off while I stream. So this is kind of like a side-to-side comparison of what's been happening here. And then Riku says, please report Uminova. This is the second or third time she'd made a new account and pretends to be someone else. Riku says, you are so low and creepy, staring at my streams and copying paid work for clients. Zero ethics and disgusting behavior. Even though you were asked politely this whole year, calling you artist is a stretch. Get over it. And then people are saying, holy shoot, that's genuinely disgusting of someone to do. Riku said, the pattern of lying is crazy. So Riku says, do not believe her lies. She's saying this isn't her, manipulating the story more and more. Here is your proof that the same tracer, Yuki Arts, is indeed Uminova. She went by Yuki_illustrates before this. She keeps lying and rebranding while trying to profit off traced and copied work. I'm asking you nicely, dude, stop it. It's pathetic and disrespectful. So this is a screenshot of what Uminova is saying. Umi was saying, the reach you guys have is crazy. I bought my model and working on what was already a sketch. I'd gladly change things I didn't know was copied, but the base of my model is something I paid for that was already cut up and in folders for me to learn what goes where. ... Thanks. So here is the most damning of the information here. If you go to Google, this is just a screen capture of, if you click Twitch tracker Yuki Arts, turns into Uminova. How very interesting. You can't manipulate data like that. So anyways, Riku is definitely in the right here that this person has been moving from username to username. And then Riku says, more tracing my art from when she went as Itsuku VT. Yes, a 4-3 brand. Riku says, beyond saving, barfing face. And then Yuki says, to be honest, this is all crazy. I'm over here taking care of my grandmother while y'all bicker and pull out 4+ year-old art I did to learn. Didn't even post. Great job, guys. You sure got me. Wowie. I'm just living my life. I got that bag from selling my model to someone else. I'm good. So people are saying, God, this is so effing creepy. Leave Riku alone. It's not hard to be your own person, please. And this is Uminova. Final response as of filming. Uminova says, again, the reach is far, especially for someone who doesn't know the full story. When someone helps you with getting started and gives up their things for you just because they can't stream or do art anymore, you take the opportunity. What a lowlife, ONG. This isn't exactly proving anything. Riku is coming here with receipts, with proof, with side-by-side comparisons, everything saying, hey, this is not okay, what are you doing? And Umi is coming back with pretty much nothing. It's a little bit ridiculous. To be honest with you, like, copying someone else, it's a crappy thing to do. And not only is it crappy for the person that you're copying, but as the copier, it's crappy for yourself because you're not actually growing as an artist, as a person, or anything like that. Long story short, from what we can see, because Umi is not giving any information, any proof, any screenshots, nothing of actual, like, value here. From what it looks like, yeah, Riku is being copied, and it really sucks. It really sucks because, like, there's no real recourse other than calling people out on Twitter. Okay, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is ChromuChromu, and ChromuChromu is an independent English-speaking VTuber. So you can probably guess what the next story is about based on what ChromuChromu looks like. All right, so this is just a recap for those who weren't aware. Twitch has made some changes in regards to what they're calling youth risky. This is a screenshot of Twitch's current terms of service as the day of filming. So Twitch says, enforcement notes and clarifications, content warning. Depicting fictional anime characters of a childlike appearance, Loli/Sotas, with any kind of sexual framing is not allowed. This applies to VTubers and within games where avatars are uploaded, such as VR chat, with childlike avatars, even if the broadcaster and operator of the avatar is above the age of 18. And it says, any humor regarding anything in relation to minors will result in immediate action on your account. And then it says, stating you are below the age of 13 anywhere on Twitch, even if intended to be humorous, will result in your account being permanently deactivated in accordance with applicable laws. So this is the enforcement notes that Twitch has done recently. So as you can imagine, that's correct. Yes, exactly what you thought. All right, so ChromuChromu is posting on Twitter/X. Chromu's saying, well, I got banned on my birthday for youth risky at Twitch support. I wasn't breaking any terms of service and my streams are labeled 18+. I make plenty of jokes, but I never act like a child or make jokes about that. And my model is a freaking chibi creature. Please fix this. There's nothing youthful or risky about this. It's my birthday. I'm a hag, man. This is unfair. I'm sorry my birthday party got cut short. I didn't get to do the karaoke like I wanted to, but I'll make it up to you guys in 7 days, I guess, ... Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Okay, so then Chromu continues saying, I don't want to let this ruin my birthday. I'm sad, but there's nothing I can do right now, ... So thank you so much for all the fun tonight. I'll make it up to you in 7 days or maybe sooner if Twitch sets me free. Chromu says, update, Twitch will not set me free, but I'll spend these 7 days training in the hyperbolic time chamber and maybe figuring out YouTube stuff for future proofing. Thank you for the wishes, everyone. So if you're wondering what exactly the model Chromu was using, this was the model. So Chromu says dangerous, risky, and evil creature. So herein lies the question. Herein begs the question, guys. Is there a difference visually between Chibi, and Loli? Let me know in the comments. Because, like, as someone who watches anime, you can tell the difference. However, as a Twitch moderator, can you tell the difference? If you're not in the know, right? If you're not in the anime hobby, can you tell the difference between a Loli and a Chibi? It's, I mean, pretty difficult for a normie, I would imagine. Essentially, long story short, Chromu is on a 7-day break for being quote-unquote youth risky, which is a new thing that Twitch has implemented, which could impact a lot of Chibi VTubers and a lot of Loli Shota VTubers as well. So anyways, yeah, what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. On to our next piece of news. This is Luca Kaneshiro. So Luca Kaneshiro, we've talked about him on our channel before, but he is a male English virtual YouTuber affiliated with NIJISANJI Hiatus's fourth wave Luxium. Why are we talking about Luca today? Well, this is posted on the Kurosanji subreddit, and this is posted by Link's Raid saying, what the hell just happened? So here's it's essentially a screenshot of Luca losing 10,000 subs on YouTube. So here, let's continue. It says, occasionally I look over sub variations, but just noticed this today. Most variations have been just 1,000 recently, except Kunai, whose variations have been measured in the hundreds. But Luca has lost 10k subs pretty much overnight. Has anything happened to cause that? So here's what some of the good people on Reddit gotta say. Hot Dog Man says, once a channel hits a million, it needs to lose 10k subs for it to update the servers or third parties. This could be over time he's been bleeding. Either way, it shows he ain't recovering soon and hitting that 1 million goal again. Realistic says, holy shoot, he is losing subs. Anyways, so that is what is happening with Luca. All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Pippa. So Pippa is a female English virtual YouTuber and member of Face Connect. So what's going on with Pippa? Well, guys, Pippa has some great news. This is posted on Pippa's Twitter/X account. And it's very dark and very mysterious, but you can tell that it's a figure. So a figure is coming for Pippa, which is very exciting. It'll be very cute. So I believe this is from probably U2's, if you are a big fan of Pippa and you're looking for an action figure. So one is coming. On to our next piece of newsy news. This is Henya the Genius. Henya the Genius is a female VTuber affiliated with VSHOJO. So why are we talking about Henya? Well, guys, Henya is coming back. She was on a little bit of a break. This is posted on her Twitter/X account. And it says, Genius is back. That's going to be on the 13th of October. So yeah, so Henya is coming back. Hopefully things go well with, you know, Twitch, because I mean, like, Henya looks fine. Hips are covered, so she should be okay. Crazy how much has changed in a course of like a few days, right? All right, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Idol Corp. Idol Corp is the VTuber agency that has been absorbed by Brave Group. And we talked about this on our last news, saying that they're having problems with merch. Well, guys, they're having even more problems with merch. Yeah, I know, if you can believe it. Okay, this is WeeBeeNet. So WeeBeeNet, they're the actual people making the merch. So they have a statement. Okay, so WeeBeeNet says, Dear customers waiting for Idol's 2023 merch. In some of the shipments sent out today in international addresses, this includes Europe, Asia, and Australia, packages that were meant to include a large scrunkly mistakenly had a Wanaru packed instead. What? We have identified the mistake and are fixing it. Rest assured, the scrunkly is real, and it'll be on its way to you shortly. If you happen to be one of those who received a Wanaru, it's yours to keep you company. We will ship another package with just the scrunkly to the same address at no extra cost. To clarify, if you received an email saying that a scrunkly was shipped to you, it is indeed a scrunkly. I don't know what's going on there. Like, if they're just rushing through and like just making mistakes. This is like the second or third mistake that these guys have done. It's a little bit odd at this point. You know what I mean? Take a break, eat a pizza, and regroup. So if you are expecting a package from Idol, just make sure you got what you're supposed to get. But I guess you get a bonus Runaru if they goofed up and didn't catch it in time. People have been waiting a long time since 2023 for these items. So it's just a little bit confusing. All right. Anyways, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is posted on Twitter/X by Niche Gamer. And they're talking about NicoNico. So if you don't know what NicoNico is the Japanese version of YouTube. Okay. So Niche Gamer says, NicoNico, a Japanese video sharing site, announced that they will be restricting content for foreign users to comply with, quote, recent social conditions and, quote, international circumstances. Details below. Niche Gamer says these changes are speculatively a result of meddling by payment processors, which have previously caused problems for content creators on Patreon. So let's take a look at the actual article itself. And this is posted on Niche Gamer. by Brandon Little on October 10th. It says, NicoNico will begin restricting access to comply with, quote, international circumstances. Japanese video sharing site NicoNico Doga has announced that it will be forced to restrict access to certain content for overseas viewers to comply with what it calls recent social conditions, international circumstances. Payment processors like Visa and MasterCard have been throwing their weight around to censor online retailers and service providers. This is a big problem. Anyone who uses Patreon is likely familiar with this already, as many content creators have been compelled to move to alternatives like Subscribestar. Earlier this year, Japanese digital retailer site DL Site were hit with similar restrictions at the behest of payment processors, prompting restrictions to what sort of fictional artwork they're allowed to sell. For now, NicoNico's restrictions appear to be solely for international viewers, and restrictions will apply when a viewer's, quote, access is determined to be from outside Japan. You can read the full announcement here. From what it seems like, if you want to access some services, you may have to use a VPN. But essentially, long story short, payment processors are trying to control what is on NicoNico. Here's some comments from Twitter. Some officer says, someone needs to kick Visa and MasterCard and PayPal in the D. They keep trying to throw their weight around like they're a moral police. F this digital policing. And Zero says, gatekeeping to keep imbeciles out is better than self-censorship though. So that's what's happening over to NicoNico. If you do watch content over there, just be aware that this is going to be happening as of October 30th. So just make sure to be ready for that. Okay, on to our next piece of news. This is Mao. Mao is a femboy VTuber. So Mao has graduated. This is posted on their Twitter/X account. The scariest of all things on a VTuber Twitter is black and white text. All right, so this is huge in big letters. I am graduating. And then it says, I would like to preface this by saying that the last couple of years have been the absolute very best of my life. Though I have figured that VTubing is not how I want to express myself, and I would like to take the time to broaden my horizons for new undiscovered talents. So, after many months greatly fearing the day of this announcement, I have decided to take the step and give myself the chance to move on and mature. I have cherished my every moment with all the friends I've made and the amazing community I have created. It's hard to imagine I'm at this place where so many people genuinely care about me, even to this day. I hope to be back one day doing something that feels truly right for me, so you can see what I can make, what changed, and what your lasting, loving support did to me. For you, aspiring streamer, the sooner you pursue your dreams, the higher you'll rise. Well, anyways, see you when I'm ready to be me again. Mao Yugen. On to our next piece of newsy news. This is Fuwamoco. So if you don't know Fuwamoco, they are part of HoloLive. Anyways, why are we talking about Fuwamoco today? Well, guys, Fuwamoco is very, very, very close to an amazing achievement. So it's posted on Fuwamoco's Twitter/X. They said, bow, bow. We'll see you next for our 1 million endurance stream. Bow, 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 bow. So anyway, so they are very close on YouTube. They're at 997,000 subscribers. So they are very closely approaching 1 million. It's really exciting when you see a VTuber approaching such a milestone. It really brings credibility to our work that we do here. So it's pretty exciting. Anyway, so Fuwamoco, they are so cute and they are well deserving of it. So if you haven't already, please go subscribe to them on YouTube to get them over that threshold. Okay, on to our next piece of newsy news. This is Dokibird. Dokibird is an independent English language VTuber. Okay, so this is Doki. Doki is an amazing indie. So why are we talking about Doki? Well, guys, we got some cool Doki merch. So this is Hyte, and Hyte says, at Dokibird, keycap set on our Keeb TKL is a match made in heaven heart. So here's the actual keycap itself. So let's just take a look here. Ooh la la. And we got our custom Dokibird colors, where she's known for like the yellows and like the teals and the whites. So anyways, there you go. There you go. Yeah, so if you are looking for a new keycap set and you want to support Doki, head over to Hyte and take a look there. Okay, that's the end of the VTuber newsy news, guys. But don't worry, we do have someone for the VTuber spotlight. This is Aritai. So Aritai, they are a cheetah VTuber. So this is Aritai on Twitter/X. This is Aritai on Twitch. And this is just a really cute clip. Let's take a listen, shall we?
Contains graphic content and may be disturbing to some viewers. Oh, Blizzard Entertainment!
She's just really cute, guys. So please go support Aritai. This is Aritai again. on Twitch and Aritai again on Twitter. Okay, guys, that's it. That's the end of the VTuber Newsy News. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a fabulous day. Take care. Mwah! Bye-bye. So much for watching the video. Shout out to my patrons that help make these videos possible. If you want to help support the channel, you can always join me at Patreon, subscribe to me on Twitch, or become a member on YouTube. I also have links to merch in the description below. As always, I appreciate your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!